up YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Melvor Idol. And we got some decent gains in between episodes. I trained my range up to 60, which I believe is a new stat for us. Going pretty good. Prayer has gone up a little bit. We have got a couple things in our shop, or in our bank here. I forget, what does this have in it? I actually gotta see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. I got some of these to try to get the Fury. I doubt it's gonna happen. I don't have 6 spots free currently, but you might notice something. The new item in my inventory that we happened to actually get 2 of last night while rune crafting. I got 2 of these. I've been waiting forever to get one of these things, and I got 2 of them. So what I can do is actually upgrade that with the other piece that I have here from. So this is from skilling. They're very rare, and I got 2 in the same night, which is cool. And then the other piece is here from combat. You combine them together, upgrade them, and basically, when equipped, all GP drops are doubled. 5% chance to obtain double loot from slain monsters. I don't know if that counts towards dungeons. If so, that is amazing, because then I get double dungeon chests sometimes. Or thieving, and thieving, so extra chance to get double drops. And there's a 10% chance to gain double resources from any skill, which will be good for everything else I'm doing skill-wise. And whenever I do more mining for money, which I'll probably have to do sooner than later, honestly. But we're definitely going to do that. Costs $1 million. Not a problem for us. Definitely going to do that. So that I can put on when I know I'm not going to die. It costs a lot. Part of me wants to save this other signet. Another part of me just to sell it and clear up an inventory spot. I'm very torn. The reason I don't really want to keep it is because I'm probably not going to keep this on while I'm doing combat anyways. So I'm going to have this on, which first of all we got a lock. Second of all we'll put on, which means this one. I mean, no one needs this. This is you need this on to get those pieces, just so you know. It doesn't actually say it on this, which I kind of wish it did. You kind of honestly have to look at the wiki to understand that one. People are going to kill me if I sell that, I think I'm going to get yelled at a lot. Because a part of me is like, knows I should probably keep it. Because if I die, I'm in trouble. If I die, I lose. There's a chance, you lose a piece of gear. And if it happens to be my ring slot, and I lose that, that's probably the best thing I have on right now by a decent bit. But I'm an idiot, and I'm greedy and want the spot, so I'm gonna do it. Boom! Yell at me all you want. How many people clicked off the video right there? No, it's painful a little bit. I don't think we need it though. I don't think we need it. It's kind of like these hats. Realistically, I don't really need them, but for those, for example, I'm taking those off a lot. Like the one that I wear, I'm not always wearing it, so it doesn't make sense. I might as well keep them stacked. Maybe down the line if I get any more of those. Actually, I'm not going to be wearing that ring, so I'm not going to. But let's open up these, see if we can get a Fury. If we get a Fury, we got really lucky. Yeah, no, the chances were very, very, very slim for it to happen. I was not expecting it at all, so that's okay. Let's sell these up. I'm going to use these rune crafting nodes, I think. Probably more towards the end of my rune crafting journey. So these are over 50. Don't need to goop them. I think these still do. I've been planting these here, which will allow me to come down to Herblore and create perfect swing potions. So what I'm going to do with those is 10% chance to deal 0 damage to ores, and obviously that percent chance goes up. It'll go quick because there's only 30 charges a piece, but if I can make a ton of these, plus they're honestly the best XP I can do right now, then I can start doing Dragonite or Runite ore, and start getting ready to make more stuff there, which I'm going to need. So that makes sense to have that. It'll make those rocks last longer, and it'll be more efficient farming. So I'll use it for those 2 and those 2 only. I used up all my magic seeds and have not went back to thieving or done any combat that can earn them. Obviously, we're pretty set to train magic at this point. Like, ridiculously set. I'll sort out my bank here. You'll see all my assortment of runes. Still have a lot of rune essence left. A ton of air runes. I made more than I should have. I think I went to bed, maybe. Something happened here and made way more than I should have. couple mine runes. Probably, honestly, if those are vice versa, that would have been better. A little bit of waters, a little bit of earths, one a little more. I need to get more fires. I'm ending up going to need to make staves, and then to make battle staves, you need like 100 of the normal staves, which needs more of these, and then to make a mystic staff, you need a ton of the battle staves. So you end up needing quite a few of the elemental ones if you want to make a mystic, up to a mystic staff of all of them, which we're gonna do, which you can also get from just looting monsters. So I might do it that way too. I might just make the base staffs to get the base training going and then do that. Who knows? But I have a ridiculous amount of chaos, ridiculous amount of death, and a even more ridiculous amount of bloods right now. I'm going to be going to bed here shortly though, meaning I'm not gonna get the swap over when I get to 85, so I'm gonna overshoot on bloods for sure. As far as masteries though, not in bad shape. Wait a minute, what's that? What's the mystery rune? What am I missing? I don't actually know what that is. That's funny. There's definitely some kind of thing I don't know about. But I'll probably do my fires first. Is that just mined? Is that just because I have a mind rune? Or body rune, sorry. That's all that was. Is that all that was? I didn't realize they displayed like that. Yeah, that's all that was. So I should probably mine some of those and some of these as well. Even though body runes, I think, are literally used only for Herblore, which, I mean, eventually, if I plan to go for maxing masteries, I'll need. But as of right now, I don't really have a plan to do that, per se. But I should probably do it anyways. Maybe I'll do a couple hours at least of each. Even if I just did an hour, 2 on each, just to kind of push ourselves even to the mid-20s like this. I get into the 20s or something, low 20s, and then start opening all those things after. That'll probably be the play. So I'll probably save those just because I'm gonna go for Rune Crafting Cape. I think right now. I think that's gonna be the play. Just might as well get the Rune Crafting Cape. It doesn't really bring any money. I don't actually know if these even sell for anything. 4 GP? Yeah, no, not anything. They sell for 4 to nothing. It definitely would not be worth selling. As far as another update, I don't think I have much for you. I think you guys knew about the Ranger setup I had. I kept an extra outfit of each, which I can actually... I already put those on at 40, but I can skip 50. And I guess I can already equip them. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, there we go. Look at that. Boom. We're beasting. And again, I could sell these. You know, I could. But I'm going to end up putting magic stuff in this slot for now. So there's no point. Might as well save them. I don't actually know. Do these combined? No, you can't upgrade these. So I'll probably end up selling them. There's no real point to keep them in this game. Let's sell these up. I'm not going to worry about upgrading any of my Ranger gear until I'm either at Black D'hide or even I farm out some better D'hide. I'll be honest. I definitely don't need any of the blue. We just skip the blue. I think my bow's even technically outdated. I should probably switch back to my other gear as this one has the ring on it. And that ring gives us extra chance to get more. So I'm getting 7. And I think when it happens, I'd get 14 because it would double the 7. I'm getting 7 because the mastery is so high. I actually don't even need these reds because I doubt I'll die. I'm pretty confident saying that. But good job. Yeah, 14. Nice. So 10% chance to get 14 of them. Really good. Really good. I got to keep this going for now. I'm going to keep farming up these. I have some... Or keep farming up these. I have still some of these here. I've been thinking on what to do with them. I definitely want to get Herblore going. Crafting's like my lowest skill besides magic, but I might even have 99 magic banked by like far. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use those for. Could use them for here. I think that's what I was planning to do. Generous cooking food. I think probably makes the most sense. Use them up. Gets rid of most of my swordfish. I then could probably even just sell the rest of the swordfish, or even cook the swordfish up. Or these are cooked, but maybe even just sell them. Just get them out of my inventory, so I don't need to hold on to them. I can get more later, and then I can kind of get rid of all of these in the inventory. Obviously, I'm gonna get some back when I'm doing combat, but it lets me just free up some space. I hate having the full inventory, and I don't really want to buy more slots right now. So we'll see, but I think that's what they'll be used for. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll come back with a little bit of update at a later point, though. Alright, guys, so we're back. And this is kind of out of order, just the way this lands in the middle of a video, but a big, major update, and it says major, it means major update, has come and hit Melvor. So we're kind of wrapping this video up talking about this update, my thoughts, and kind of what's going on with it. Again, in out of order. But anyways, there has been Magic Pets hardcore mode, which is interesting and may or may not end up being done. I'm not worried about it now, but maybe down the line when the game is in a much further state. I think playing around with something like hardcore mode could be fun if we're still interested in the game. And then character selection, which goes along with that. Content things, little stuff, nothing too crazy. But anyways, a ton of new spells here, curses coming into the game. I'm not going to talk about everything, but just everything. So there's ways to debuff enemies, you can buff players, buff yourself. Ancient magics, new magic school coming in here, with some crazy stuff. So you do quite a bit of damage for most of it. I haven't looked too much into it, and our magic's still level 1, so I haven't done anything with that. Non-magic stuff, which is really cool. Just learning, you can literally convert any item into a rune essence, which is interesting. Superheat, basically you use magic to smith, ores, which is cool. It looks like it doesn't use coal either. Removes all coal requirements, which sounds OP. I'll be honest. Sounds like it could be really good. And it creates extra, so we'll see how that goes. Item alchemy converts item to GP worth, so level 1 obviously will be 40%. You'll lose a lot. 2, you'll come out even as what you sell, and then you can actually make profit selling things with alchemy, which is cool. And I'm talking about these ones because these are more interesting. This is a whole new skill coming into play, basically. I mean, I guess these kind of are cool too, but this I felt like was a little more interesting. Rags to riches, convert a specified item into a random gem. Junk items from fishing, coal ore. Okay. I don't know what it costs, but it's interesting. So you can any junk item, and then so it makes junk items useful. Creates 2 bones, which is cool, and then creates 2 holy dust. That would be good for Herblore, because I think you use quite a bit of those. And then rune crafting has changed. And before we really get into that, I'll be honest. I hit 99 rune crafting, and literally, like, the day I hit 99 rune crafting is when this happened. Which you would guess, cool. It doesn't affect you or really matter. No, it does. I mean, there's a ton of new runes, first of all, so there's more masteries. And then there's gear masteries and weapon masteries. And then there's pets coming in the game, which, honestly, I haven't really even looked at the pictures of, and I'm not going to even go through the buffs on them. But there's pets, which is cool. But yes, so the masteries, then I literally saved every single, except for like a couple at the beginning, token to 99 mastery here, to then go and use them at the end when I had things relatively even through this, ready to go, and it was going to be nice and dandy. And now I've got so many tabs of stuff that are all level 1. Saying that though, I'm still going to use all these because I'm tired of holding on to them. Same thing with these. I was also told I can click this and hold it. I think I've been lied to. Yeah, someone said I could hold it, but that definitely doesn't work. Not really a big deal though. And these take a minute to use. See if we can complete anything. I guess we'll have some mastery. I just don't want to like go through making everything. I'll be honest. I didn't want to deal with all this. I was like, we would have completed so much of rune crafting if this update didn't come out. I'll be honest. To be fair, I like the update. I'm not actually mad. This update was really good. I think everything about this update is solid. They changed one big thing about combat, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. once I finish these up. This is actually getting really hard to click. You might also notice I have a ridiculous amount of Wrath runes. Or Ancient runes, sorry. I also have made, 1.6 mil of these. 5 apiece. It's actually quite a bit of gold, but that's obviously for training. I did make some spirit runes, mainly because I was testing them out and I was gonna kind of level them up as well, because they were here. But the XP difference was so bad, and I honestly didn't know how many I was gonna essence I was gonna have left. So kind of just went with it and did our thing there, kind of whatever. But yeah, the biggest thing is, another big thing is combat. If you use manually eat a food and don't let the game auto eat, it actually resets your attack. So you can't just sit there and spam it, and I guess that's a big strategy people would use at the later game dungeons. So we're gonna have to really prep up gear and really think about this as we go forward with that. What I'm going to do next, I'm not honestly really sure. I am currently doing fire making, but realistically, I need to get back on the thieving grind because I do need more pretty much seeds in general. This, I'd like to get back in woodcutting for some bird nests maybe, things like that. We kind of need everything going, but overnight I think we're going to be going into the thieving grind. I want to get the cape for fire making, but the fact we're only halfway there just is so dreadful, because it's just going to take so long. But anyways, I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time with this video. We're already a bit longer than I wanted. This update kind of coming in the middle threw me off a little bit. I honestly didn't even know it was coming. But again, I am pretty happy with the update. I think coming out is great. The pets seemed interesting. Again, didn't really look into them much. Haven't played with alt magic, obviously, because we haven't leveled magic yet. But it allows you to kind of level up magic without even doing combat, which is nice. But we'll definitely go to it. The hardcore mode seemed interesting. I mean, basically, you can't die. I think they made combat a little harder in it or something. And I think you're like limited to bank space. I think you can only have a total of 80 slots maxed. Which alone is like, dude, really? You have to really plan things out, and I'm pretty sure like combat you would not almost touch just till later. But I'm thinking about making up a thought on how to kind of maybe do one of those accounts, maybe another series at another point. Maybe we max this account. You know, maybe we decide just to try that out. Like I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't really want to run 2 series of this game at the same time. I think I'd rather go to the hardcore mode when they update a lot more, because I know there's a lot more plans of the games. So I think we'll kind of just wait it out and see what happens. But again, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, take a second, smack that like button. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.